What does the road look like as you rise up in God's kingdom and therefore have the option and ability to help more people? You should expect the road to be filled with greater sacrifice and suffering for other people. In the Book of Mormon, in 1 Nephi chapter 16, it talks about Nephi and his family, his older brothers and his father Lehi and Sarai, his mother, and another family, Ishmael. And what they went through as they journeyed to the promised land. And one day as Nephi was hunting with his bow, the only bow that was left that was functioning, he broke his bow. And it talks about his whole family, his mom and dad, his brothers and sisters, the other family, they all murmured and were angry with God because of their trials. Have you ever tried to go on a camping trip, multiple day hiking trip without any food? They were really upset. But Nephi was just as weak and hungry as everybody else, but he was the only one willing to do anything about it. He was willing to sacrifice and suffer more than anyone else. He showed his character and his position in his family and his ranking with God by what he was willing to do. No one else in the camp said, "Hey, I'll come and help you." Everybody else wanted to stay in camp and just suffer. Why didn't the Lord have some animals just walk through their camp? Because they'd all complained against him. It required someone greater, someone higher, willing to go up into the mountains to bring the blessings down to them, because they had all murmured against God except for Nephi. In verse 30, we hear what he did. He asked the Lord, "Where should I go?" The Lord instructed him to go to the top of a mountain, and he did find food there. So how do you think he felt? He was suffering greatly because of lack of food, and then the Lord had him go to the top of a mountain, extreme measures, so that he could find food. So with every step that he took, do you think he had his mind and eye focused on what the point of it all was, and his sacrifice being able to help his family? So, amazing sacrifice. How long did it take as he went up to the top of that mountain? Hours. How much energy did it take to bring those animals down to the camp? A tremendous amount of sacrifice and suffering. So, when you say, "I want greater positions in God's kingdom," the road will be filled with sacrifice and suffering. But it will pay dividends throughout eternity. Prepare yourself for this, so you can help many people on their journeys in life. Greater positions in God's kingdom require sacrifice. And Nephi's sacrifice led to saving two families from starvation.